G'day lovelies, welcome back. Alright, party time. Rocky Road Fudge. So much fun to make, no bake, awesome for parties, awesome for Christmas. Alright, the recipe below as always. Alright, we're going to need some butter, peanuts, mini marshmallows, Smarties. We need red snake lollies, dark chocolate melts, condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, and shredded coconut. Now normally I would use the Nestle's dark chocolate melts, but I don't have any, and I've got a 375 gram block of the Woolies dark chocolate, so I've just broken that all up and that will have to do. First thing we need to do is get a 19 by 29 centimetre slice pan, or lamington tin as we call them. A little bit of butter in the middle and then some baking paper on. Make sure you do the baking paper big enough that we can pull it out after. In a medium saucepan, we need to chop up 150 grams of unsalted butter. We want to throw in our 375 to 400 grams of dark chocolate. And then we add our 400 gram can of sweetened condensed milk. Now we sit that on the stove top till we're ready for it. Now we need to get everything else ready to go. So we need to get half a cup of unsalted peanuts ready to go. Half a cup of shredded coconut ready to go. Now we need quarter of a cup of mini marshmallows. And we need quarter of a cup of red lolly snakes chopped up. Now we can just chuck them in with the marshmallows. Now we need to measure out half a cup of Smarties and put them in a separate bowl. Grab out a large bowl. Put in our snakes and marshmallows, our peanuts, coconut, give it a bit of a mix through. Alright, now we've got everything ready to go, we're ready to do this. So now we want to put the saucepan on a lowest possible heat. It'll take about 5 minutes to melt it down. You start stirring once it starts to melt down a little bit, then stir it constantly until it's completely melted. Once it's completely melted, we want to turn it up to a medium heat. And as soon as it starts to simmer, it'll either take 3 minutes or everything will start coming away from the sides of the pan. Whichever one's first, take it off. Okay, so I'll put it on a low heat and let it all melt down. It took longer than 5 minutes. And then once it was all melted down, I'll put it up to medium. It took ages to get up to a simmer. Once it started simmering, I just simmered it away for 3 minutes. It hasn't come away from the side, but the 3 minutes is up, so I've taken it off. So now we want to leave it sit there for 5 minutes. Our 5 minutes is up. Now we want to grab our bowl of goodies. Pour it in there. Now we just want to fold it through. So just nice and softly do this until we've got it all through. Don't beat the crap out of it. Once we've done that, straight into our pan. Smooth it out. Pick it up and drop it a couple of times. Okay, now we want to put our Smarties all over the top. Once we've done that, we're just going to leave it sit there for 5 minutes. And what we want to do is we want to get a tea towel, fold it up and put it in the fridge. And then we want to sit that on the tea towel in the fridge just like that. And we want to leave it sit there for a minimum of 4 hours. I like to leave it there overnight. Alrighty, 4 hours later and we're ready to rock and roll. Take her out. Now you can cut it any size you want. I like cutting into little squares. Oh, look at this. Oh, it is so cool. It is the yummiest fudge ever. Alright, so what I'll do is cut them up into the little squares. To store them, I'll store them in an airtight container in the fridge. Put some baking paper down first because they will stick to the plate or whatever container you've got. And don't put them on top of each other because they'll stick. I mean, you'll pull them apart, but it's a pain in the ass. So once you put one layer down, put some baking paper across that and then put the next layer down as well. That way none of them will stick to anything. There you have it, lovelies. Rocky Road Fudge. It's fudgy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome night and I'll see you soon. Toodles.